Yes, sir. All stop.
Hi, welcome everyone back to Silent Hunter 4, Wolves of the Pacific U-Boat Missions. Fall of the Rising Sun. I'm Cod Raven 1728. Today we're going to carry on with our playthrough in SS-168 USS Nautilus, a Narwhal-class submarine. Now, you may see that we're back at our previous, or at the last save from last session, depending on how I cut this up. You may remember we attacked Okinawa with the deck gun. Quite successfully. Is this actually after that? I'm going to check, do I have deck gun ammo? I do. So, what happened at the end of last stream is, my goodness. I'm trying to do a thing. Solved him. Right. So, the S and D keys are next to each other on the keyboard. The S key surfaces your boat. The D key makes your boat dive. And when you press one of those two at 1024 time compression, it happens really quickly. So effectively I put the boat through Crush at the end of last episode. We didn't technically go through Crush, we didn't die, but I believe we were not going to survive that dive. And all because I was at 1024 and I pressed my D key. Oops. And apparently we are not returning to course, we're just driving in a straight line, so... yeah. May have given up too early on this one, honestly. I don't know. I may have been miscalculating their speed. Or how sensitive my equipment is. Well, that's a start.
Sonar merchant, closing, bearing, 2.
Air merchant.
9-1, long range. Sonar merchant, closing, bearing, 2-9-0, long range.
Alright. What's our depth? 500 feet.
Ship spotted.
Very good. I'm gonna call up to action stations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
Hiya! We just started. I was explaining what happened at the end of last patrol and why we're back over here instead of after shelling Okinawa. The surface and the dive keys are right next to each other, and I thought pressing the D key would just dive the boat to like 100 or 200 feet. No, it dives the boat. And it keeps diving. So, I did that at 1024 time compression, and by the time I was able to press S to try and bring the boat back up, we were already over 500 feet underwater, and working through the process of going through crush. So I decided that was a good place to end the stream off of last time. But right now we have, what I'm told, 3 merchantmen. I haven't looked at them myself yet. So yeah, note, when playing on this sensitive keyboard, be very careful pushing those buttons under time compression. You may accidentally blow yourself up again. Again, we didn't technically die because I ended the stream before we could actually go through crush. Hi. Where is the... or not ID target. Give me nearest contact.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ship spotted.
036. He's pretty far out there then. 40,000 feet. Oh, I can see their masts. Can Uzo see it? I don't know if Uzo can see it. Kind of. Did I accidentally identify him? No, but I can have the crew identify him from here. This is probably a relatively large vessel, given the fact that we can see it from so far away. There's another mast right there. That's a mast. No, it's actually a texture on there, so we haven't cleaned it very well. So I imagine it's one of these that at least has a tall mast. Sunk one of these earlier. Maybe? No, the masts look too straight for that. What are the tonnages on those? 83,000? 81,000 miles.
Ship spotted.
Imagine this forward one is some type of cargo vessel. Oh yeah, we'll see. Last time I saw my first one of these in Okinawa, and we blew it up with a deck gun. Yeah, something like this, honestly. Although I don't see the crane structure, like the mast structure isn't quite right. You know, if we can only see the top of it, this might be what it is. If we can only see the top of it. We can't see the smaller mast. Oh. Did you see him just render in? Well, that looks closer. I mean, the wrong mast, but that's a Liberty ship. Again, we're going off the assumption that it's one with a taller mast. Granted, the taller masts don't really seem to signify tonnage like this. That's pretty close, honestly. It's got a little something on the bow there. I think the bow mast is taller, slightly. Like this. That I'm actually willing to bet that's close. I'm actually going to lock that in. I'm going to say it's that, and I'll have the crew tell me what it is. Oh, medium European composite. that, huh? Well, okay. Slanted stacks, okay. 94 foot mass. I see all three of them now. Alright, I'm curious, game. What do you say these are? Medium composite freighter. And this? Fast merchant. So we have a 4,086 ton, a 3,300 ton. Yeah, they're sorted by class and then alphabetical by the looks of it. Yeah. And then a fast merchant. Ooh, okay. So the fast merchant. This is the one we. If we only go after one of them, we're going after that one. Let us remind ourselves of our torpedo situation. I have 9 forward, 8 aft torpedoes remaining. So this is the one we want to sink. If we only get one of them. They're outside of torpedo range right now. But if I submerge... Right, so if I draw a course... So if I draw their course, it's something like that. So they're going to intercept me right about like that. So that'd be about 5,000 yards from where we are. I think I like that actually. Let's go down to periscope depth.
Periscope depth. Yes, sir.
Let the depth or let the distance close a little bit.
Current depth 40.
Go ahead and put our scope up. And now we can see them pretty clearly. We're looking for weapons. That guy I don't think has one. If he does, it's F mounted. He might. He almost certainly does. Let's have a look at a potential range. 5,000? Go ahead and finish this turn, and then I will order the boat to the surface. We're going to stand by to engage. We should be far enough away that if I have 20mm autocannons, they will not be a factor. 4,000. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Surface below.
Prepare the surface. Prepare the surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
Give me some rise on the planes. Blowing main ballast.
We're going to start with the big one, because I'm pretty sure he's the one that's on. Yeah, I can see him down.
Yes, sir.
This guy. Shoot that guy.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I'm going to shoot that guy.
Yes, Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll head flank.
Ahead, flank.
We estimated 4,000 yards. Short. Send another one. Short again. AI got a hit. I don't think that was mine. We both got hits there. First impact will be the AI, second will be mine. That wasn't him, was it?
Yes, sir. Periscope down.
Yes, sir. Periscope down.
One plane's dive, 15 degrees. Plane's dive, 15 degrees, huh?
Those are too close for comfort. I should have known he was armed. I know from base game he's armed.
Current depth 40.
He's got a gun aft. You can see it right there. Medium, European medium composites always are armed. I just assumed this guy was also armed. He is actually armed. My assumption was correct. And we do want impacts. Alright, since they're maneuvering, I hope I fouled their solutions. I'm going to surface the boat again.
Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready
Surface
on
the
all
boat.
four engines. Stand by to
I'm
charge
going to order the AI to shoot the composite. I will take the bigger boat in the back. My hope is that the AI is not as quick on the ball at shooting back at us because I submerged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get a quick range with that guy. 5,000. This guy's only 3,000 actually. Yeah, he's too close to ignore. Let's get one of their guns out of the fight. I'm gonna
Yes, sir.
reorder periscope depth.
Periscope down.
The goal of this exercise is going to be
Periscope down.
pop up, take a few shots, pop back down, and hope that their accuracy is poor. Because their accuracy gets better as shells impact. So the hope is that their accuracy, I keep resetting their accuracy basically. And also by doing little bits of damage to them.
Current depth 40.
Like potentially knocking that gun out. Yeah, right here. See, I've got a couple. I got 5 waterline impacts. See him starting to list. Adjust my course to be a little further north.
Yes, sir.
Something like this. We're going to surface again.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all four engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
Give me some rise on the planes. Blowing main balance.
I can only imagine how annoying this exercise is for them. Oh, that submarine surfaced again!
Yes, sir.
I imagine the range is about the same. He's got to traverse that gun every single time I fire, or every time I surface. I could potentially try to blow the gun off. My gun, I'm pretty sure, is bigger than his. Interesting. Okay, now he's returning.
Yes, sir.
fire.
Periscope down.
He's getting closer.
Yes, sir.
Dive.
Periscope.
Like that was in the same post.
Right, one plane's dive, 15 degrees. Plane's dive, 15 degrees. Dive.
Yes, sir.
All clear.
Yes, sir.
He's going down.
Current depth 40.
We're gonna wait for the wreck to clear. Although you could argue the harder opponent is the one behind him. Yeah, fast merchant. $5,000 yards. I wonder if the AI has an engagement circle and that's why that guy wasn't shooting at us. Yeah, we got the European composite. This fast merchant is 9,000 tons. He's going to be a little bit more displacement, so we're going to need a little bit more time to sink him. It might be worthwhile to try and actually blow the weapons off him instead of engaging him directly.
Yes, sir.
Surface the boat.
Surface the boat.
Prepare to surface. Prepare to surface. Be ready on all 4 engines. Stand by to charge batteries.
Some rise on the planes. Lower main bound.
Yep. That is your target.
Yes, sir.
That will do shooting manually, just like I did before. Target's at 5,000 yards. According to our measurements. Looks like my shot fell short. That fast merchant could, I believe, outrun us. Turn it open distance. Ooh, no splashdown. That was an impact. Yeah, I got a waterline hit there. My shots are falling short. Fired about the same time. His shot's going way out there. Oops, I got an impact. His shot will land first. Splash. Might be short. And he's opened up that distance. Ooh. With an impact. Somebody got it. I'm not sure which one of us did. Oh, we both got impacts there. I think that was gonna fall short. He got an impact. I didn't see my splash. He might be maneuvering. He might be zigging back to us, so the range is now closing. I got an impact. I can see my shell falling. Short. Short again. Adjust the range. Descend. AI got an impact. That was mine? It's hard to tell. The flash wasn't exactly where I saw the splash down. That's why I was confused about. That one was mine.
Yes, sir.
Order ceasefire.
Yes, sir. Holding fire.
There, that way. I'm gonna inspect him. I feel like we've done considerable damage to him. Maybe we have, it's kind of hard to tell. Range is opening a little too much. I'm gonna adjust my course.
Yes, sir.
Give it some time for the flooding to do its thing. We reacquired him. Now, importantly, who is who? Who did we acquire?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is who we want to shoot at. What's the range to the second one? Too far. I'm probably gonna do some shooting manually. I don't trust the AI not to waste all his ammunition.
Yes, sir. Current speed, 1, 0. Current speed, 9. Current speed, 9.
I got his mast. Short. Yeah, first shot went high, hit his mast. Second shot fell short. The third shot hit his waterline. I know I said I was going to shoot the other one. If I sink this guy, I don't have to worry about chasing him down when I'm done. And also, he's closer. I don't want to risk him lighting me up with a 25mm gun. Plus, the other merchantman seems uninterested in using his own weapons. And also, if this is one of the smaller merchantmen, I should be able to sink it myself without using the AI. Because the AI will not save ammunition. And at this point, I am debating on whether or not a torpedo is worth it on that larger merchantman than the potential expenditure of my remaining deck gun ammo. Oh yeah. I suppose I could say, convoy. Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. Here's hoping I can sink enough tonnage to fulfill that objective. Maybe I should have told him before I blew up the other one. It's like, hey, I found a convoy. If that other guy starts shooting, I'll dive the boat. Range ever so slight. My armor piercing. I'll save the 20 HE shells. I am getting waterline hits against these guys. I may have actually done enough damage to sink him. But he just hasn't sunk yet. I think those are actually hitting his upper hull. That's his waterline. Got it. Completed the objective already. Lost a freighter. Short. Let's say about 5,000. Send it. I got your mast. That time it was fell short. Then I got his mast. So is this gonna be a waterline hit then? Show my consistency. I want to say that was an upper hull hit. But still. That was waterline hit. Although, is this his waterline on the other side that we're working over now? Yes, thank you.
New message received.
Thank you. I've already done that. Searchlights on? Yeah, I think they are. Cool. Oh. Wow! confetti.
Secure from battle stations.
Well. Let's inspect our friend to see if his damage model actually models damage below the waterline from these gun hits. It doesn't look like it does. You know what might have happened there? I might have found his ammunition locker with that armor-piercing shell. Based on how badly he exploded, I believe that was a potential ammunition locker. Or whatever he was carrying. He was... So, his base tonnage is exactly that. So he may have been empty. Well, another demonstration as to why I love this boat. As if we needed another one. Make the first save of this session. Probably be a much shorter session, honestly. Not the 4-hour session I had last night. And I've made a logistical decision. Okay. It's currently February 11th, 1942. Our range is what? 11,000 miles. Okay, so from here to Midway is 3,000. Right. Here, Tokyo. So, if that range becomes 3,000, that's our point of no return. So we could go 2,000 to Truck, another 2,000 to Tokyo. So that's 4,000. And then 3,000 to Midway. We could make that. Now, here's the question. Do we want Truck to be first or last? Because I'm thinking I'm closer to... It probably makes more logistical sense for me to make the 1,000-mile run to Tokyo from here. Then run from Tokyo to Truck. Or potentially run from Tokyo to Midway to Truck. Either back to Midway or straight back to Pearl. Why Tokyo specifically and not the route I was explaining last session where we go by Hiroshima and Kobe? Hiroshima, Kure, Hiroshima, Kure, Kobe, Osaka. Yeah, why not that route? Well, we could, but I don't think I have enough torpedoes. I want to go into Tokyo Bay. There's enough deep water. The issue is I think I get shot at by all the coastal guns, but I want to sail in here, and I want to torpedo something in Tokyo Bay. before the Doolittle raid. The Doolittle raid happens in a few months' time. But, you know, if me going to Sasebo and torpedoing something in there wasn't good enough, right? Or Tokuman wasn't good enough, right? I'll go sail into Tokyo Bay. I'll crash this game, yes I will. I'm pretty sure... Well, in base game, I've sailed into this part of Tokyo Bay just fine. It's sailing, I think, up to here and trying to save the game and loading the game. There's too much stuff in here, the game will crash. So yeah, I think we're going to complete this patrol, swing north, go into Tokyo. I'm probably going to surface... If I can surface in here, I'll ask for new orders in Tokyo Bay and see what command does. I'll transmit on that open frequency. Hey, I'm twiddling my thumbs in Tokyo Bay. The Japanese freaking out will be proof of that. Assuming I don't get brutally murdered by coastal guns or patrolling destroyers, there better be some form of coastal craft patrolling in here. Or who knows, maybe I'll hit a subnet. I'm assuming that none of that has changed. But to do that, I'm going to need to save some munitions, so we're not going to poke into Osaka like I did before. Also, it seems like this is a corridor for enemy aircraft. Stop. Something big just loaded in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's to our, well, it's bearing 270, it's to the north. Something big, and I do mean big, has loaded in. I'm just gonna casually turn to the north.
Yes, sir.
Sonar contact.
Warship, closing, bearing, 356, long range.
Yeah. Alright, so, remember how I was saving all those weapons? I may have gotten something to use them on. Now, I hype up how big this is gonna be. It's probably gonna be like a troop ship and 2 destroyers. I don't know, let's have a listen. That's a destroyer. We can't quite see them yet.
Sonar contact.
Warship, closing, bearing, 6, long range.
2 warships? What? 351. You have to get the Uzo on that one. There's something out there. What, is this a hunter-killer group? Or whatever the equivalent of that is in the Japanese Navy. When the game stutters that much, I was expecting a task force, a huge-sized task force.
Bearing 346, long range.
Sounds like we just have two destroyers twiddling their thumbs over here. Now this could be a true test of my guns if I want them to be. There's something else back there. Alright, what are you?
Ship
Alright.
spotted.
Yes, continue what you're doing. Two quad launchers. Hatsuharu class and triple launchers. What do you have? Oh, hold on. There's stuff back here. Hold on. I'm not gonna zoom in any further, but there is stuff behind him. Remember I said large task force? Oh, we just got the ping for it.
38, long range.
Ship spotted.
Just got the ping for it. Alright, radio message. Please tell me what his speed is. 11 knots. 255.
24, long range.
What is the range to that destroyer?
Long range.
Probably hasn't seen us. Alright, I'm gonna save the game again. Because I actually have contact. And I want to have a good showing. I might end up going back if I like die or something. I mean, if you want to really see how quickly I would die, I'll steam in on the surface or surface in the middle of the task force and see how quickly those cruisers kill me. I'll tell you, it won't be very long.
Bearing 27, long range.
Alright, that... Is that the destroyer? If it is, he's way out there. Granted, we're in their torpedo range if they somehow see us. Alright, since it's gonna be relevant, I will bring up, now, I know because I looked at it. I have a good idea what destroyer that is.
New message received.
Okay. We have permission to engage the enemy task force. Oh, interesting. I was gonna say it was like a Kasumi class destroyer. Something like this. I'm actually a little worried that me waiting for that radio message actually was going to bug out the save. I'm actually gonna save again. What are we doing here? Save. Here we go. Right. Let us begin. So, the only thing we have to worry about, one is that destroyer over there, who I don't think is going to see us, honestly. I am going to order us to go ahead to flank speed.
Ahead, flank.
Let's go ahead and have a
Ship
listen.
spotted.
Ship spotted.
Oh my goodness. Do you hear that? Yeah, is that the destroyer? Okay, that actually might be the destroyer. I was like, if that is someone who's further out, that thing must be huge to be making all that noise. Okay, the convoy is kind of like this. The task force. Kind of like that. The problem is this destroyer is coming right at us.
Alright, one plane's dive, 15 degrees. Plane's dive, 15 degrees, huh? All clear.
So from the expected intercept point, I need to run another 10 miles. I have to run 5 miles. I have to get past this destroyer.
Current depth 40. Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3. Rig for silent running. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna dive down.
Warship, moving away. Bearing, 2-2. Guard depth,
I'm doing something right here.
Closing, bearing, 3-2. Long range. Yes, sir. Periscope depth. Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
It's gonna take a while to get up there. Alright. There's stuff all over the place. All within shooting distance. He may have gotten a glimpse of us, and that's why he went down here. He's 6,000 yards away from us right now. I will use my decoy launchers to obscure him. And if there is a high priority target, like some form of big capital ship, all of our torpedoes are on the table. I'm actually going to manually raise my scope because I'm too worried about the scope poking too high up out of the water. Congo class. Nagra class, hi. Maya class. Don't you love the fact that this is where it's super convenient for me to know all of these off the top of my head. So yeah, we'll be shooting at the Congo here. That's what's moving away. You could argue that the Maya-class cruiser is in a better position. Because that Congo is in front of us. Ooh, he may not actually be enough. I may not be able to shoot at him if he's really that far out. Where he estimated 12 knots, I'm going to assume that's correct for the time being. Fortunately, that range is correct. Well, here's another option. They're going real slow. Well, it says they're going slow. Their weight tells me otherwise. They're in an echelon formation, which is quite interesting. What do you think about that attack map?